What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, as well as the S&P 500. As you can tell, I am back in the studio, so we have good clarity from here on out in regards to production quality. Pain in the butt. I am in a sweatshirt. I wanted to wear a t-shirt, but it is freezing in Florida today. My, oh my, it's like it was 40 degrees this morning. It's freezing. It's 65 right now, but my house is so cold. So anywho, we do have a lot to look at, a lot to go over in today's episode. XRP currently sitting quite nicely. The TradingView charts are a little wonky this morning. I don't know why. Like, I've been trying to load up Solana for who knows how long, and none of the indicators are loading for whatever reason. Pain in the ass, if you ask me. But we have a lot of these cryptos to start to pay attention to here as we're starting to see swings to the downside. We've been tracking a lot of these cryptos. We're starting to see the breakdown on XRP, which isn't surprising at all, as just a couple of days ago we were filling in a beautiful symmetrical triangle on XRP. Obviously, we knew when to be buying long or short, and we confirmed closure below this support right here just yesterday, and that caused a short opportunity. And we are slowly dipping downwards here, but you can see we are caught up on that moving average. So we'll see on the moving average here. We'll see how that pans out moving forward. Again, keep in mind this is only on the hourly charts, so there is a ton of risk and volatility here that we're going to have to explore and go further in a little bit later on in today's episode here. But a lot of these cryptos we have to look at. You can see the bull flag forming on Solana here. I don't think we can correct this. This chart's giving me such agita with this movement here. It's pissing me off so much. Ethereum here is starting to tweak just a little bit higher than its ceiling. I think this is going to be about it. I don't think it's broken out just yet. We are overbought, and we are looking for a pretty large correction on Ethereum fairly soon. Bitcoin looks all right. Major rebound. We officially broke $100,000, something that by no means came as a surprise here on the channel. We've been betting that 100K was coming since literally like last year, and here it is time and time again. We can go back like 2 years that I said there's like 99.9% chance Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000. I even made dedicated videos on the channel, which I can find and show you of how definitely this is going to hit. There was more than likely going to hit 100K, and here we are doing that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here on out, whether or not we decide to ascend higher. There definitely is room, but it's at the point now where we are so high up that it's only a matter of time before we see the correction here. I don't think we're going to continue to pump, but this will be things that we explore further in today's episode. Stock market is just a hair higher, and honestly at this point I don't think we've broken out. I'm going to actually put this right here, and I think this now confirms the resistance, the ceiling that we've had. It does align with a lot of these other price ceilings like tops in the past here, 1, 2, 3, and this is now 4. So I wouldn't be surprised if now this is officially the top and we are due for correction. Like, that more than likely is what I suspect to see happening within the stock market. And honestly, a lot of these cryptos, we need to correct just a hair moving forward. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a trading competition, which is incredible. And you guys, even if you've already registered to BYDFI months or years ago here, you can partake in this with as little as $100 to win the prize pool. The prize pool started at $1,000, and every day I refresh, we're up higher and higher. So we're almost at 10 grand. We're at $8,100 as a prize pool. That's free cryptocurrency that's going to be distributed to the top 5 winners here. So you can see in regards to the top 5, this is the order. And wow, a lot of you guys are catching up really freaking quick. That's actually pretty nuts how fast we have. I always check the trading, the ranking, the user board here, and we have some crazy progress. I'm sharing this with you guys who's in the lead here. Tommy used to be a number 2. He's now in number 7. Still comeback is a possibility here. And Jake Porter's crushing it as number 1. What's crazy too is you could see here, and why I said with as little as $100 you get a chance. Some of you guys might be like, almost like, well, it's not worth it. I forget the word, but kind of just, there's no point in getting involved in the trading competition because of how high those volumes are that people have hit. And BYDFI thought about that, and what they decided to do was offer a way to split the prize pool. So 20% of that 8K, and there's only, you can see, 16 days left. So little less than 3 weeks. This is going to be probably closer to like 15 to 20K here. That's going to be split with 20% going to 5 traders. So 5% of that prize pool is going to people that have traded over $100, which is pretty nuts. So with that in mind, everyone should have a chance to enter if you haven't already. So link is down in the description below. This is a way for you to earn whatever 5% of $8,000 is. You have that opportunity to get that. So make sure to sign up. Like I said, first link in the description down below, and we'll see, because Jay Porter is in the lead for getting 25% of an $8,000 prize pool. It's probably going to be closer to 10, which is a pretty nice chunk of change for the holidays, if you ask me here, but we'll check on this more tomorrow. Anywho, diving into the technical analysis here, I want to pull up the coin market cap real quickly on the channel. You can see yesterday we made an episode pretty much talking about how we're about to explode again and start preparing right now for these cryptocurrencies. And more than likely, we are going to see another break to come within the markets here. And what's crazy is there is another pump coming. For a lot of these cryptocurrencies, we were expecting and anticipating some run to take place here. And you can see we pretty much drew this symmetrical triangle, which did inevitably break down on XRP. Now, it was up in the air, and I talked about this in yesterday's episode, that really we could go either direction here within these cryptocurrencies. Obviously, we could pump, and obviously we can dump within these cryptos. XRP at 100K is insane, but with this filling in the gap here, you can see we had that opportunity for a long or a short, and we had that short opportunity here, and now we're consolidating. So we'll continue off on that in a second here, but you can see we are up 3%, 3.68 trillion. It's really just Bitcoin and Ethereum that are exploding. XRP already had its like a 200% run. So it's consolidating right now for that cryptocurrency, but BNB has exploded too. Pretty much all these cryptocurrencies are just pumping, and I mean pumping. We're up like 20, 30, 50, 80% across the board here. Look at this curve. 130, 120, 115, 96, 78. I mean, these cryptos are out of control. It really is truly incredible to see the major explosions that these cryptos are having over the past couple of just months, just past couple of days, honestly. Now, what's cool is we kind of know when to be buying in, when to be selling short, so on and so forth here. You can see on XRP, for example, that we're filling in this gap quite nicely. Filling it in. We rejected off this, confirm closure below here. Even if you took this one, short opportunity, and now we are starting to kind of pull back down. And as we zoom out, you can see gradual changes are starting to take place. So you could even extend this now further, just like that. And you can then maybe even move this, and now we're forming some sort of like broadening wedge or bear flag, something along those lines, and this is going to continue to scale us lower. This is just the 4 hour. This is not the daily. This is not the hourly here. And even then, you can see how overbought we are compared to where this moving average is. So more than likely, I can see XRP wanting to come back down to a more neutral level, which is right there. That's truly where I suspect to see XRP hit before we continue to pump even higher, if that is even an option anymore. You can see very similarly, not as sharp as we had in the past, but there was a very solid bull flag before, which broke us up. We're seeing a similar pattern right now. This could very easily break us higher as well. We just have to pay closer attention to it as this bull flag is starting to form. This could open up some pretty big things. But again, remember, we are at a high. We are at a high within a lot of these cryptos. If there is room to head higher, it's not that much. And then there is a huge downside. Like there's probably an 70 to 80% drop coming for cryptocurrency. It is so cold in here. And then more than likely, we'll play out like we've done, dormant crypto market, yada, 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 more to come. But short term, the main focus right now is it a good time to be buying? I'm going to pay closer attention to this. I'm going to wait to see how this pans out. If we can confirm above major yellow, we can buy in short. Otherwise, we're coming definitely back down to this support here. So I think short-term consolidation is definitely necessary for XRP. Solana, which refuses to load in the charts here, is also consolidating downwards here. Whether we confirm a break above it or not is definitely up for grabs. We might even be able to like tweak it just a hair like this. But I do think we're still in a bull flag, and I don't think we have enough yet to say, okay, it's breakout. Like, okay, we're going to see that rally just yet. I'd love to show you Solana, but Solana just does not want to load today. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, it like refuses to. Let's pull it up one last time. And if that doesn't work, then we're going to have to skip over this here. But okay, just a hair. Anywho, you could, now we're actually starting to come together. So this looks nice. I actually don't mind the way we've drawn this bull flag here, and you can see kind of this downtrend that's taking place here. If we jump to maybe the daily, maybe we'll get some better ideas here. Yeah, this is for sure a bull flag. Jeez. Yeah, there's definitely something here that's forming. So pay attention to this bull flag because this could very well, once we come back down to support here, this could very well see a break to the upside. So I'm excited to see the results of Solana. It could very easily pump us to the upside here. And a lot of these other cryptocurrencies too. Now, Ethereum's at a peak, and there's a very good chance of correction. Like every cryptocurrency now is kind of doing its own thing. This is in a descent downwards here on Solana, but if we can confirm closure above resistance, we can break to the upside here. Otherwise, we will dump to the downside here. XRP has a beautiful bull flag. This looks bullish, but it could consolidate first before we see that. Ethereum definitely headed for a correction here, but again, pay attention to its resistances and supports. If it closes above that, we can long. If not, we'll short. Bitcoin looks great, reversing off this this floor here, very likely to head higher. Beautiful, trading inside an ascending broadening wedge. I mean, at some point we are due for correction here, but we are right now floating in the middle at all-time highs. So this is uncharted territory. We've never seen this before, so you're going to have to play it very safely. And I do suspect the stock market to see a healthy pullback. But that's it for today's episode. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.